Morning, grace and peace to you. My name is Paul Dezay. I'm the pastor here at Sandy Hook United Methodist Church. I'm here for our Wednesday devotional and announcements. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your vacation from us. We had a great time. We celebrated Rebecca's baby shower in Ohio this past weekend, and I missed you guys. So, hey, devotional. A passage from Mark chapter 1. Verse number 35, the heading says Jesus prays in a solitary place. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so I can preach there also. That is why I have come." So he traveled throughout Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out demons. Quite the passage. I really want to focus in on Jesus going off to a solitary place. He had plenty of ministry to do. Everybody was looking for him. Everybody wanted a miracle. Our neighbors want miracles. Our family members want miracles. We want miracles. Everybody's looking for Jesus. We're looking for Jesus. The question is, where do we find Jesus, and where did the disciples find Jesus? They found him in a solitary place praying. As disciples of Jesus, we are following him wherever he goes. And we realize as we look into the life of Jesus in the Gospels that he would go off to solitary places to pray, to spend time with his Father. Now, he needed that to build a relationship with his Father, to grow in relationship and understand the mission of God that he was sent to perform. But an interesting thing as we follow in the footsteps of Jesus, we realize how important it is to practice the things that he practiced, like going off to a solitary place to pray. Now, that is one of those things that surprises the disciples. They're like, everybody's looking for you. But he valued this time with his Father. And I believe it was important for him, but also he was modeling something that he wanted his disciples to practice, to go off to solitary places to pray, to go off to solitary places and read the scriptures, to get away at times and recover our life, to get rest. I know we live these busy lives, and but we gotta unplug at some time or another, right? We need to get away, even if it's for 5 minutes or 10 minutes every day. We need to get away, following in the footsteps of Jesus. If it was important for him, it's important for us. But I believe that those times for Jesus were so valuable to give him the fuel that he needed to do what he needed to do. I believe for us, as we follow in his example, we'll realize we'll build a relationship with our Heavenly Father, but we'll also receive the fuel that we need to do what we need to do, because everybody's looking for a miracle. And for some of us today, we can be the miracle that somebody's looking for by being love to them, by bringing a meal to them, by praying for them, by supporting them. And we discover that sometimes as we become the miracle for someone else, as we serve them, as Reverend Bev Perry preached on Sunday, as we serve them, God heals them. God does something in their life. And we get the benefit of that, understanding that we are part of God's mission, and it furthers our transformation. So I'm babbling now. That's what I do. I didn't preach Sunday, so now I have all this kind of energy to talk. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of this little devotional for today. Get away. Get away. A few announcements. We're continuing our COVID protocols that we've been doing for the last few months. The numbers are in decline, but so very slightly, nowhere near as fast as other areas of the country. So make sure that when you watch the news or read, when you get into the news on social media and things like that, that you're looking at local numbers to understand where COVID is really at. We have to follow the local numbers because it spreads in different ways in different places. or at different rates in different places. So we're continuing to follow the protocols. We'll let you know next week if anything is changing for November. Pledge campaign. You guys are rock stars with pledges. This is new for me. This whole idea of pledging your what you're going to give the next year. But man, does it help in budgeting for the church. And so you guys have done this year in, year out, and you are rock stars, and I appreciate it so much. So let's do it again this year, right? So the pledge campaign's taking place. We'll have pledge cards in your mailboxes. We'll have extras. Pick them up on Sunday. And if you could turn them in next Sunday, October 31st, that would be very helpful. You can just put them in the black tithing boxes, and that would really help us. So thank you for all that you do with your finances, and thank you for helping us with the budgeting process by filling out your pledge cards. Let's see. The teens have an event this Friday. It's called S'mores and Haunts. At 7 o'clock, the youth group are going to Jason and Melissa Hatton's house for s'mores and some time around their fire pit. And then at 8 p.m., they'll be going to the haunting at Shireman Homestead. Please bring $15 for the haunt. If you need a ride, please contact Melissa or Stacy. And they're sending out Melissa's address via text to the teens, so you know how to get there. Church workday with the trustees is Saturday, October 30th at 8 a.m. Sunday, October 31st is All Saints Sunday. And so we're going to do what we did last year. We're going to ask you to bring in a photo in a photo frame that stands up of a loved one that you're missing, a friend that you're missing. And we want to honor them. We're going to have a table set up in the front for you to put those pictures, and we'll light candles, and it'll be a special time to remember the saints, the people that have mentored us and helped us on the journey. So please bring that picture frame in, drop it off at the office. We're looking forward to celebrating All Saints Sunday. Night of worship is Sunday, November 7th at 6 o'clock. And Dale Seacrest and others will be leading us into an evening of worship, contemporary worship. If you'd like to participate, please see Dale. Looking forward to that. And then also, Sermon in the Sack. We need help. We have someone for this Sunday, but then after that, we're wide open, right? So, if you could help us out with bringing in an item on October 31st, or any Sunday in November and beyond, please sign up. The information is in the newsletter. That's all the announcements that I remember. I would imagine there'll be others in the newsletter that I forgot. So please check out the weekly newsletter. It's good to be back. I hope to see you very soon.